Hello, everybody, and welcome in to Fire Pod with me, a Twin Peaks podcast friendly to the first-time viewer and the rewatcher alike. I am the rewatcher, Colton Robertson. I'm joined by the first-time viewer, Joseph George. What's up, homie?
Oh, what up, what up? Always a pleasure to be here.
Oh, and it's always a pleasure to have you. For those of you who may be joining us for the first time, it's an odd place to jump in, but I don't doubt that there are some of you. This podcast, like I said, friendly to the first-time viewer and rewatcher alike. You have to have seen up to the point we are covering. Things will get spoiled that have already happened. Nothing will get spoiled that happens after this point. So it is implied that you have seen up to this point, but I'm not going to spoil anything for Joe. I'm not going to spoil anything for you. I know what's coming, but you're never going to hear about it from me. I get to listen to Joe speculate, and it's a lot of fun. I get to guide him certain places, maybe wrong, maybe right. It's a great joy. I love doing that. But today we are discussing Season 2, Episode 14, titled Double Play, written by Scott Frost and directed by Yuli Adele. How are we feeling about this?
Oh, man. I feel like I'm a broken record every single week by saying it's been far too long since I've had the last Peaks episode, and I always need my fix, and I sound like a Peaks addict, and that's because I am, and I actually do. I need the dosage of Peaks, and this was very nice to return back to. And get back in the thick of it, and Wyndham Earl is really taking off now. And
we're here. We've met him. It's there. And I want to drop a little fun fact on you. I don't know if we're gonna. I can't believe this hasn't come up, but now that we have something written by Scott Frost, feels like a good time. Scott Frost. That, Frost being a writer does automatically draw a connection to Mark Frost, co-creator. Those are brothers, Mark Frost and Scott Frost. And their father is Warren Frost, who portrays Doc Hayward.
Whoa. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Doc Hayward is dad, just writer dad. Wow. He's just got with this. We got a generational
ties that bind on Twin Peaks. I love it. But I wanted to touch on that because that's we got all the family members getting involved here, and
Doc
it's a goodie.
Hayward was spitting this week.
Yes,
too.
He was. Scott Frost was like, "I'm gonna write something for Papa."
Yeah.
Let's cook. Makes
we go.
Dick and Andy cry over there. It's incredible. I love that scene.
Oh, yeah.
But let's go ahead and break it down scene by scene, and we'll dig into it a little bit. Obviously, we got the Wyndham Earl stuff, some revelations about Coop's past as well, some crystallizing things that have officially put to death certain speculation.
Come on, dude! I thought I was holding on, Diane. I'm like, this is it. This is the name drop. Nope. And
Carolyn.
Damn it, close.
Yep. It's something. It's something.
Diane, Caroline. I don't know. I don't know.
I hear things. But let's go ahead and dive in. We're gonna start where we left off last week. A chest pawn is found in the mouth of the dead man that was left by Wyndham Earl. Yes. And Cooper accurately predicts that a stab wound would be found on the chest, severing the aorta. And they're like, "Oh, damn, man. So you've seen this before?" And they're like, he's like, "Yep." And the Hawk walks in, announces that he found one set of footprints, two sets of footprints, one on the way and one leaving. The one approaching is heavier because he was carrying the body. And Cooper explains his unwavering, undoubting belief that Wyndham Earl is responsible for the crime. He breaks it down precisely. Yep. Our dead man here recently got offered a ride. He accepted it. He was killed. There's going to be a car with no prints or anything left over upon the ridge. He's like, I know exactly how he did it. I know everything about it. Just got to find him. I got to find him. And that's where we're at. They're like, all right. He's like, you can dust this place for prints too. You're not going to find a single fucking thing. Okay. Bro's a bureau man. He knows how to get away with it.
Yeah. It's rough. And at least now they're just kind of like, well, yeah, we trust you, Coop. I think he's laying enough evidence down himself, and just kind of, it's too specific for him to just be, I don't know, making all this up. But yeah, no, this I love that, like, it is at the beginning, Harry's like, you're still my deputy, and if you want the case, it's yours.
Yeah.
And oh, they just, I don't know, they're just so cute together all the time. But
they are. It's like, well, you're still my deputy. Yeah, I like it. Could have Brokeback Mountain. No, I'm just kidding. But Audrey explains that the business dealings with her father to Bobby, especially concerning Horn's current mental state. You know, I'm the one you answer to now, okay?
Yeah.
You report to me, you answer to me. And he's like, but what about Shelley? She goes, what about Shelley?
Yeah. Yeah, like, that's not what I mean. That's like, Bobby.
I'm not going to fuck you, Bobby. That's not what's happening.
That's not what
here.
I'm saying, Bobby. You fucking idiot. Just
imbecile.
But, you know, that's, and poor Shelley, though. Goddamn. I mean,
meanwhile, Bobby's hanging out in candlelight with Audrey Horn, and Shelley's in a fucking slasher film.
I mean, you know, I don't blame Bobby too much. I mean, Audrey just kind of emanates this kind of energy all the time, and I would kind of be in the same shoes, but you know, don't blame Bobby for his reaction to thinking that Audrey was, you know, in it for not just the business, whatever.
There's a sultry vibe going on,
but I do, you know, it is kind of just sad, like, right now, to see that side of the story, right? Like, see what, like, Ben has become, and just Audrey's like, I kind of want help with my dad, you know? Like, we just need to fix this so that money is still there, you know? It's like, we really need him, or else we have nothing.
My life could really get fucked if we don't fix this ASAP, actually. But speaking of Shelley, we'll cut on over to the Johnson home where Shelley calls for Leo as the lights in their home pulsate. We see his, like, silhouette, the light flashes, and then he's fucking gone. And you're like, oh my God, this dude. He's fucking Michael Myers out here. She tries to escape from him, but cannot open the front door. For some reason, is both locked from in and outside.
That's impressive. Yep.
Just a locked door. There is no way in or out, and not a single way to unlock it, it would seem, because Bobby doesn't have the keys to unlock it either.
Yep, they have to go through the fucking
plastic
wall. So it's I don't know. Leo's a handy man, you know.
Yeah,
so
he's like, fuck it, I'll figure this out. He woke up, he was like,
all right, fucking
became a locksmith immediately. Yep,
instantly.
Genius.
What I gotta do.
Except the back door. Back door he didn't have time for. That was the one he needed to stop her from getting to. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. No, she makes a dash for the back door thereafter, but is hit by Leo's wheelchair, which is, eerily creeping into frame, which is outstanding. Unable to open the door, she finds a kitchen knife, and she cuts a hole in the home's unfinished wall and calls for help. But Leo throws her to the floor. Bobby soon arrives as Leo approaches Shelley with an axe. He says, goodbye, wife. And hearing her screams, Bobby goes inside, and just as Leo prepares to kill Shelley, he tries to disarm him, but is pinned to the wall by the axe, by the throat. And Shelley finds the kitchen knife again after probably 5 minutes of searching for it in roughly the same area. And stabs Leo in the knee, who then escapes.
Of all, we could have gone for the jugular. We could.
You gotta. We got to maim him because we've got plans for Leo Johnson.
Yeah, you can't just wake him up and then kill him.
He's got to go find Wyndham Earl.
This is true.
I can't imagine a more nightmarish team up than Wyndham Earl and Leo Johnson.
Is this pure happenstance, or is this a little an actual chess move? Yeah.
Is this part of the plan?
This is control. He has control over Leo somehow.
Who are you, friend? Yeah, no, I like it. He clearly sees him and he's like, you know what, you're not bad. I don't like immediately he's like, you might be my kind of people. So maybe there is a certain knowledge of who Leo is already. But Leo screams and makes his way out of the hole in the wall and runs away. I love the shot of the thing like flapping as they linger on it and the music builds. Big fan. Love that
good
stuff.
Horror sequence. I got like it's
great horror sequence. And this is one of Angelo Badalamenti, the composer, the guy who does the music. One of the better music episodes, I would say. There's a lot of great music cues, and this was one of them. And then my other favorite one is later at the Double R with Ed and Norma. I love the
let him
this the dun 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 dun. That's the basis for just you. I love it. But
Don't forget about James's song. It came whenever he's going through his depresso time, and he just bends down, bends his knees.
And he just falls to his knees because he hasn't left yet. And it's the good stuff. He's like, I can't bring myself to leave.
Or what's the lyric? It's like, oh my god, it's like it's his high pitched performance of it playing again. And I don't know, but
it's good.
But the music, was actually
it always goes. It always goes. But back at the station house, Harry confirms to Cooper his mutual belief that Earl was responsible for the murder and offers to let Coop investigate the case if he so desires, as he is still a deputy. And Coop's like, Harry, I want it. It's then that Hawk walks in, announces that Hank Jennings was not at the bye due to being in the hospital. Claims to have been hit by a bus.
Okay.
And I had him charged with several parole violations.
Hit by a bus. Well,
literally.
Nadine is, I guess, hitting like a bus recently.
Might as well be. He's like, I'd rather confess to being hit by a bus than by Nadine.
That's true.
Getting my shit rocked by Nadine.
Could have just lied and said Ed, but then that's still embarrassing. He went out to face Ed. He's like, fuck.
My girl's my girl's side piece beat my ass. Then it's even worse. But it's even worse to be like, my girl's side piece's wife beat my ass.
Girl's side piece's wife that is also a high schooler right now.
Who's also in high school. Thinks she's in high school.
Superhuman.
It's good stuff.
Adrenaline junkie. I don't know what to call Nadine at all.
I don't know what it's the extra adrenaline. Doc Hayward says that seems too easy. I don't know.
Metahuman?
But feels like a metahuman. But Hawk also informs them of Leo coming to and attacking Shelley. So this felt like another Coop waking up from being shot scene when they're like, so these people are in the hospital, the mill burned down, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. He's like, Hawk just walks in and is like, so tried to go find Hank Jennings. He's in the hospital, got hit by a bus. Also, Leo woke up and he tried to kill Shelley with an axe. All right.
Well, shit. Okay.
While we're dealing with all this Wyndham Earl stuff, there's also this.
When things spike up in peaks, it's
it all happens at once. It all happens at once. But elsewhere in the station house, Andy is trying really hard to remove a pair of gloves in the worst way you possibly can. Just grab the band and lift, buddy. You don't have to take them off by the fingers. And he takes it off, flings it, and it sticks to the window on Lucy's station there. And Andy approaches like, Lucy, I gotta tell you something about little Nicky. She's like, okay, Andy. And he's like, me and Dick, we think he killed his parents. She goes, Andy, he's 9. We think he was 6 at the time of the crime.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude.
And Lucy's like, okay, I've met little Nicky. I know little Nicky. No, that's not the case. And if you really believe that, neither you or Dick are capable of being a father.
Now, see, I am on Lucy's side, and it is ridiculous that, 6-year-old, 9, whatever. But there was that one scene of the car and Dick being under it, and the tire, and then there was something going on, and that could just be to play into Dick's suspicions and stuff. But it's not like the audience was made I don't know, I feel like I hope that this won't take alarms off of Nicky, and then something bad does happen.
And then Nicky does something. Yeah, no.
But I really hope it is that they got son. What the fuck? This is a lesson that they're learning and nothing more. But there was that one scene. I don't know. Nicky had. I don't know. I'm suspicious of everyone in the show.
I would recommend rewatching that scene with the explanation that Doc Hayward gives in mind, because it is Nicky.
It's actually PTSD. It's
it's actually Dick who projects everything onto that moment.
True.
He's like, hold on, does this kid want to fucking kill me? And there's also no reason for him to believe that up to that point.
Getting the car.
Also, the car fell off of a jack, which he had to have put up.
That's true. So Dick, it was just probably his own.
Dick is incompetent at fixing cars. I would be too. I'm not judging him for being incompetent at fixing cars, but he jacked the car up.
This is
Little
true.
Nicky spinning the wheel back and forth isn't going to do that much damage.
This is true. This is fair. And he is
like, this
he
little
is a
fucker tried to kill
literal
me.
kid. He is a literal kid. But
But who knows? Who knows? Maybe this is
Leland was a kid when Bob entered him. You know what I
maybe
mean?
he's the new Bob. Maybe he's new Bob.
I don't know. I don't want to write anyone off.
There's got to be a reason little Nicky got folded in.
I don't want to I want to give an orphan, the benefit of the doubt. I don't want to just, I don't want to just automatically find him guilty and everything.
Nah, he's fucked. He's cooked.
But yeah, it's
Bros Bob.
There's something I don't know. I'm not.
We saw that shot in Andy's head. The kid's the devil.
The devil. He's literally yes. This is the worst of them all. Bob was just a mere.
Nicky is like Ollie from Game of Thrones.
Oh yes, fuck this kid. He's gonna. I mean, he hasn't done anything Ollie.
He's gonna go up to
yet.
Coop and he's gonna stick a fucking knife in his heart.
Dude, yeah, it's over. It is over for that kid if it happens.
For the watch.
Yeah. No,
I'm fucking dead.
Yeah,
That's so
little
funny.
Nicky.
But yeah, Lucy is not happy. She's like, you guys are fucking stupid. Elsewhere, we meet Evelyn's husband. We've had some speculation about Evelyn's husband because we never really saw him up close or anything, but now we fully are. We are introduced to Jeffrey Marsh at the same time James is, and Evelyn offers to let James continue to stay. And Jeffrey is like, maybe we can stay. We clearly have a mutual love of cars. We can talk about it. It sounds like we share a love. And James looks at Evelyn, and Evelyn's like,
yes, a little bit, and
yeah, something like that. And
I don't
Jeffrey
know.
takes his car out, and Evelyn seems to imagine Jeffrey getting into a fatal accident.
Yeah, she hears it. I thought it literally happened at the end of the driveway at first. I'm like, is it literally happening now? I'm like, I
feel like it wouldn't be fatal there.
That's not gonna work or go well over with the cops, or anyway. But then, yeah, it's just okay. I wonder how, fix. How do you get the brakes to cut out? Eventually into the drive and perfect.
Yeah, do you just have to wear them down real bad, but not all the way? Yeah.
But I don't know. I've never tried to attempt murder on someone with cars. So
I've also never fixed brakes, so I don't even.
I don't know how the hell.
I don't know how the fuck to do that.
I don't even know where the brake line is. I could.
Yeah.
So
I'm useless with cars, man.
This is
I'll do the cosplay. Whenever my shit breaks down, I'll open the hood. I'll look at it. I'll be like, yeah, that's an engine
that's
for
the
sure.
Motor. There it is, and
yes, that's where the wiper fluid goes.
I do know that one. I
know that one as well.
Yes. That
okay,
one.
this is where I keep my oil. I know how to check that. I don't know how to do it, but I know how to check it.
Yes.
That's the extent of my car knowledge.
But
yeah. So her managing this is quite impressive, and that's that scene there. But we'll head to the double R. Where Ed talks to Dr. Hayward about Nadine's wish to start dating boys. And Hayward's like, is she sexually active? And he goes, active? I wake up every morning feeling like I've been hit by a fucking bus.
Yeah, and that's why Hank said that he got hit by a bus because it's the same amount of power. But Ed is getting it every morning, bro. It's just off rip.
He's like, dude, she's liable to kill a kid. I can handle it.
He's like, I'm good, man. I mean,
he's like, brother, I can do it. He can't. I love it. It's so funny,
man. Yeah, this is it. Murder, sent to the ER, or what's sex sent me to the ER, or whatever the show is. Yeah, Mike's done for. Bro's. I don't know what injury he'd come away with, but it's
a couple broken hips right there, smashed to smithereens. But
man, I loved that line. That line was just incredible. I don't know.
Liable to kill a kid.
And Doc Hayward's reaction too. He just grins. He's just like, holy shit. He's like,
well, because it is funny. I like that they know it's funny a little bit. And Doc Hayward, he's like, what do you think, Doc? He's like, tell her to be home by 9 on school nights.
Yeah. Man, and yeah, just extra adrenaline, I guess. That's all Doc Hayward thinks it is, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm purely jealous of Nadine. She is my antithesis, completely.
Right. Literally, she is producing adrenaline. All the adrenaline you're not producing, she's producing it on top of the adrenaline she already has.
Yeah, so I need, this sounds really weird. I just need to take all the
Nadine.
Yes, I need Nadine. I need those thighs. This is,
need her bad.
Mm-hmm. The legs, the calves,
the legs,
the fucking. I don't know. Those couple episodes, I swear to God, they had to focus on them. They did.
They did. They
really
locked
did.
in.
But no.
But
yeah, super.
It's then that Norma approaches, all smiles. Her husband's going to jail. It's a great time.
Yeah.
She brings Ed an extra serving of potatoes, and the doctor is like, "All right, goddamn, okay, shit." And the doctor asks why Donna took the car to see James. Donna took the van. Should I be worried? And Ed explains, he's out west a couple of hours. I think she's just taking him some money. It should be okay. And Doc leaves. He's like, all right, fair enough. And Norma approaches to tell Ed that Hank was in the hospital after having a tree fall on him. And Ed's like, yeah, a tree called Nadine. She said, Nadine beat Hank? And he's like, oh, bad.
Wow, so he said he got hit by a bus to the hospital, and he got a tree fell on him too.
Yeah, he told his wife that a tree fell on him. That's funny. He can't keep his story straight. That's great. But he said they discussed their future briefly together, and she's like, "But people will see." He goes,
"Let him." And
they grabs her hand, and they are all smiles. That music's building.
Yup.
Oh, I love it. I love
Let's
it.
Just get
one of my favorites.
Fucking some venison.
Let's go get
and
a cabin.
A bottle of wine or bottle of champagne, whatever you said. I'm like, damn, Ed. Okay.
Make ourselves a weekend of it.
Let's
go. My man Ed, my girl Norma. They deserve this. They deserve this.
Hank's in jail, or presumably
Nadine wants to date high schoolers.
Yeah. So I guess in the morning. Is Ed still, is Ed officially kind of leaving Nadine, or is it like just kind of?
There's that's unclear right now, but I think so. I think that's the idea.
Like Nadine is the weird child, but it's like they have a kid, but it's not the kid. It's not their kid. It's Nadine, and Ed Does Nadine think Ed is 18 as well? Do they?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not just her.
She's under the impression that Ned is still in school.
Yeah. So everyone is still the same age.
Yeah.
So
like Norma is still in high school to her. Yeah. Everyone's still in high school to Nadine, but.
Okay.
Yeah, and I loved the exchange between Doc Hayward and Ed at the end of there. Whenever Doc Hayward's like, it's. Like, man, being a parent, and Ed's like, tell me about it.
Yeah. Oh man, he's
kills me.
He's going through it
because he's talking about James, but he's also talking about Nadine. Which is very, very funny.
Yeah. It's, Big Ed. He's not many people can relate. I don't think to Big Ed's situation.
No, that's certainly unique.
A niche group. Of people.
It might be a population of one.
I think he might be the only one.
Not a lot of people can relate, I don't think. But regardless, we'll head over to the Marsh's home again, where Evelyn goes to James's room to find that he's been packing, and James is fucking James, man. This is
I'm leaving. It's wrong.
I'm going. It's wrong.
Come on. This is
Why? Because I'm married?
Yes.
Yeah.
Literally. Yes. You've said the reason. It's that simple.
Well, and then right after going, I'm married, she goes, I love you. Yeah. And I've never told anyone that in my life.
That's good to get married on. That's
James. Don't believe that, buddy. Yeah. What on earth? For even a second, if you look at a woman who, late 30s, mid 30s,
You've never
goes,
said
I've never told anyone I love them.
Damn.
And I'm married.
Run. I don't
Get
know.
out of there, brother. You're in the wrong place. You got to find a way out.
Yeah. that's and maybe she got coerced. Her husband's obviously not the best here, so it could be a bad situation. But this is in what the brother didn't, or the brother's not. I don't know.
Brother's not a brother even.
So he didn't pop back up. I thought he was gonna come in. But I guess James and I don't know. So it doesn't feel like the story's completely resolved itself. They're like kind of
it's not
on the run.
You're correct in assessing that this isn't the end of the Marsh storyline. Yeah. We are not far removed from the end of it, but it's not quite over yet. Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess the husband, seemingly dead now. I don't know why. He looked a little familiar. But
right.
He looked. The only guy that I can point to is whoever came in to represent Leo during the case, or some legal guy that came in. And I don't remember if his name was Marsh, but I remember that Hank took whoever that was ID. That's whose Hank federal ID came from.
Not the same guy.
Okay.
It is not the same guy, but he does look really familiar probably from something else. John Apicella. Let's see. I'm going to look into it because he looks mad familiar, but I've never looked him up or anything.
It's weird. It almost
Apicella. He was in the X-Files. Let's see. Call of the Wild a couple years back. Never saw that. Bones, never watched The West Wing, never Days of Our Lives, never Freaks and Geeks. I know him from Friends.
Friends?
He was in one episode of Friends, which is enough for me to know you from Friends.
Yeah.
He's Mr. Beaumont. Joey bids on a boat thinking that he's guessing how much it's worth, but it ends up outpacing the best bids by like thousands of dollars because nobody's guessing the actual value. They're trying to go as low as possible. And Joey's like, it's a $17,000 boat. He doesn't have $17,000. Second best one is Mr. Beaumont, which is this guy. And they try to get him to buy it.
Wow. I guess the dude's got his money here.
He's got his money. He's got his money.
He's got a Rolls Royce up in there. Dude's got.
Bro is wealthy.
Loaded.
My man's got money.
So not anymore. Seemingly.
No, he's dead. He's super dead.
He's all of his money's gone.
He appears to be gone. I believe.
And that's the one great thing about the marriage that Evelyn can take out of it is the money does go to her unless he's got some will or I don't know something else in place.
Yeah, it seems like it would be hers. I would think, but
So
yeah. Regardless, we'll move on. Where Cooper observes a chessboard, explaining to Harry that he and Wyndham played chess every day for 3 years. Earl winning every game.
Damn.
And Harry's like, Coop, seems like there's more going on here. You got to tell me a little bit more. And Coop's like, yeah, I brought some baggage into town I didn't explain to you, Harry. So a couple years back, we were protecting a witness to a crime. Me and Wyndham was my partner. He taught me everything I know about the law and the bureau. And we were protecting a witness, and I fell in love with her. Her name was Carolyn. And one night I got distracted. I got lazy. I slipped up, and she died. I got wounded, and when I came to, she was in my arms. And it's like Wyndham went insane, and then he got locked up, and he escaped, and now he's here. And he's like, and you think Wyndham blames you for her death? Oh, Harry.
It's far worse than that.
It's far worse than that. Carolyn was Wyndham Earl's wife. And it's like, bum, bum. Yeah, so cold. So cold. And then, furthermore, he's like, and I don't just think that. I think Wyndham murdered her.
Yeah.
And I think Wyndham committed the crime she witnessed, which...
Yeah, it just keeps going. The onion just keeps fucking unraveling.
Yeah, it's like... also, don't know how that's possible for Wyndham to have been... committed the crime she witnessed and then be federally protected as a witness by the guy who committed the crime. Not entirely sure about how that's possible.
The crime that they witnessed. Why is he being so vague about that still? He's dropping the baggage story, but he's like, we witnessed a crime, witness on a crime, and the crime.
She witnessed the crime.
Yes, and so she's just simply a witness on a crime, and that's it. And they were just protecting her, and that's like, so the crime just doesn't. It's just unrelated. That's why it's like,
I think that's why it's not coming up. It's
okay.
But there's also, there's a little bit more exploration of that, like the reasons for everything, and so I don't really want to dive into it, but like it will eventually be expository. Like they will eventually drop some of the details, but
because like when did Wyndham marry Caroline? Was it before this crime, or was it after they met as a witness because of the crime? They just happened to fall in love at the same time, or is it that they just met? She met Coop.
I think the implication is that Wyndham and Caroline were already married.
That's what it seems like, because it seems like Coop. Like, it was not, I don't know, not that she just fell for Wyndham and not
He
Coop.
knew like when he was falling in love with her, he was betraying his partner a little bit. Like it was forbidden fruit.
I love that shot, though, and he was just looking in her face.
And the black and white fade-in of Caroline. Oh, God damn, that was cold.
Okay, yeah, I guess a little, it comes from The Last of Us. I thought it was from Sinners for whatever reason, but I won't say the context, but just someone says the line of, if you love someone enough, you can see their face anytime you want. Like, you don't have to have them in front of you. You can, at any point, you can see their face clearer than like anyone else, is what they were implying. And this was kind of like a perfect, I felt like the way he was just looking into the void almost, but he was clearly like, that was the only thing he's actually seen. But it's so weird to think of that it's like he's looking at just like the table or something, like in reality, but actually in Coop's mind, he is just seeing her face like this. I don't know, in that moment. So it was just a really cool shot. I don't know. And this episode had a couple of like different, just really,
the emphasis on the cinematography was there. Like they made this one look good. The sequence with Ben, whenever they're observing him, which is probably not far away now. Yeah, it's just a couple scenes out. And it like pans down to the train and then follows it and then goes across the battlefield he's got set up. Like, I loved it. And then him turning on the fan and the flag waving and stuff. It's fucked up, but it looks good. And there's a lot of that. I mean, that shot you were talking about earlier with James falling to his knees as the music plays and he's all silhouetted and stuff. It's a good looking episode. But so that was a big revelation about Coop's past. Caroline is who he fell in love with. She died, was married to his former partner. He thinks his former partner killed her, committed, is that matricide, or would that be killing your mom? Or is that killing your spouse?
I'm terrible with these words. It's, I don't know the difference.
I don't know if matricide is like
that sounds
maternal.
The marriage one. That sounds
matrimony.
Is
what
matricide.
No, matricide is killing one's mother.
Is mother. Okay, what is killing
spouse?
Spousicide. It is
spousicide?
Marticide, I guess. So very, very close. But
marticide.
Okay. Yes.
Like you're married.
Oh, is that husband? Oh, does that only mean husband? Martricide.
Refers to the murder of one's wife.
Marticide, wife. Yeah. Okay. Wow.
It depends on which spouse. Interesting.
Wow, there's too many words for murder. Can we just call it murder? At the end of the day, it's like, do we have to get so specific? I guess it's not, this is the reason we have words, so we, describe, but it's like, man, it's crazy that, like, we've done so much murder that we're like, all right, here's how we break it down. If you kill this person, this name, this, I don't know, but yeah, this Wyndham Earl, it seems, at least, that he was, like, trying to frame Cooper for the crime. But it doesn't seem that like Cooper got like
him waking up with her in his arms and everything. But since he was also wounded, it's hard to make that claim.
True. That is true. I guess. But like maybe that was his goal. I'm not sure. But Coop at least doesn't say anything of like, and the Bureau thought I did it and I got in trouble or I was suspended, whatever. So, but it Yeah, I don't know. I want, I'm on Coop's side 100%. That man is the man. And there's no way I'm ever gonna doubt him. But like I'm just worried that there's like a twist where it's like, no, he did kill her, not like in his real mind, but like he said he lost consciousness, and then maybe
like maybe he was briefly Bob or something.
Yes, a spirit took over, and that's why.
And Bob, whenever Leland was in the interrogation room, he's like, just like what happened in Pittsburgh,
is that Pittsburgh?
Yeah, that's Pittsburgh. That's what we're talking about.
Yes, dude. Yes, this is good, and it feels like he might have stabbed her because, Bob and getting all juice. And then, like, to stab himself, too, at the end. And it's, like, the ultimate juices for Bob. It's the old... I don't know. It's not really twisted. That's more of, like, a love killing. It's more of, like, a Romeo and Juliet kill, which I don't know if that feels like Bob, actually. So,
right. It doesn't feel... Bob doesn't feel like he has that in him. But,
this is a
But, like, maybe Coop was fighting Bob by trying to kill himself, almost. Maybe there's something there.
Yeah. But it feels
definitely like where your head's at.
Definitely,
I like where your head's at.
There's something more to the loss of consciousness, I think, and something like it is either Wyndham Earl just framed it this way and it walked Coop over and killed his wife and whatever. But I think it's neither Wyndham Earl or Coop killed Caroline. I think it was a third party that happened to be involved, and no way Coop is ever going to believe Wyndham. I don't know, but it I guess I don't know. I'll wait until the true Wyndham speculation until the end. I feel like to go of all that, but this is
really dive in here.
A good. I don't know. I feel like that's the only thing I need more explanation on is the I guess how the loss of consciousness part is the most crucial point.
I'm pretty sure he lost consciousness as a result of being wounded.
Yeah, by Wyndham, and I think he says Wyndham wounded him, or he doesn't know who wounded him.
He believes it was Wyndham.
So maybe just like
Wyndham.
It happened in whoever. I guess we still don't know. Could be Wyndham, could be Josie, could be who else was in the picture? Oh my God, redhead. Hello. Oh my Lord, Pete's wife. Catherine, thank you. Wow. Yeah, Catherine. I guess I don't know who shot Coop, but maybe like a similar, I was investigating a crime. Someone came up to me and injured my midsection. Yeah, does he say he got stabbed? That's what he got stabbed
I'm pretty sure he also got stabbed, yeah.
So,
he said that previously. He didn't say it here, but he said it before. Mm-hmm. Back in, whenever he was wounded last time, he got stabbed, not shot.
Okay, so... Yeah, it doesn't feel like, but I don't know, like a Bob. Like this feels just...
Well, there's also the fact that for Coop to let his guard down that much to allow himself to be stabbed almost feels like he had to have been approached by someone he trusted. But also if he doesn't know if Wyndham did it, he was being mad irresponsible that night. I'll tell you that much. But
yeah, there's a lot going. There's still more baggage to be unpacked, I think.
Lots to unpack there. Yes, there is. But yeah, now we know Caroline is his previous love. Yes. Diane was not in the picture. At least not in this picture.
Yeah. The F, man. What's going on? It's more confusing now. There's more into the mix. So it's I don't know. Diane still to be figured out. But good old Caroline for now will be the focus.
Caroline.
So.
This is mighty fine. Donna arrives at Wally's hideout and orders a coffee. And Evelyn sits nearby and hears Donna ask the bartender about a boy named James. She goes, James Hurley, right? And Evelyn explains, oh, yeah, he did some work for me. But, and tells Donna that he said something about the ocean, maybe Mexico. And she's like, what the fuck, man? And I love that she's like, I am following this bitch.
Yeah.
She's like, I do not trust you one bit. I am going to find where you live.
He did what for you now? What's going on? Yeah, from the jump, she was not not playing any games.
Not into it. Not into it. And
yeah, luckily she was smart enough to raise the red flag here.
Yeah, I like me some Donna. She's the smart one. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, Evelyn probably overplayed her hand here. But she also was like, "Are you what he's running from?" And like it's like, okay, you shouldn't have done that because now she's suspicious of you.
Yeah.
And then she tells her to go home. He'll be back. And then she goes ahead and follows Evelyn home. And we also cut to see that shot of James falling to his knees and stuff.
Yes.
It's that part.
Oh man, it's too good. It's just the James.
That's great. I love the soap opera nature
of
James's storyline every time. It's so fucking funny.
Like out loud, I went like just fuck. Like I was like trying to be in the moment with him,
Yeah.
And so I very over exaggerated the no. And when the song came back on, it was like it got me to, I don't know. It was like a no and a laugh at the same time with the song. I don't know, just the visual of James.
She was alive. I felt it. Yeah, it's classic. I love this shit. But we'll cut to the Great Northern where Ben's playing with his miniature Civil War reenactment as Dr. Jacoby is watching on, and Jerry arrives to see his brother's current state for the first time. And Jerry walks in and he goes, "Ben?" And Dr. Jacoby goes, "He prefers to be called General." He goes, "General." And he goes, "Oh, my boy." He says one of the generals of the Civil War's name, and he goes, "He thinks you're this. He thinks you are this general." And he's like, "All right, fucking A." Jacoby explains that Ben must reach a victory for the Confederacy to return to a normal state. By reversing the results of the Civil War, he will reverse what's happening to him. And
not gonna lie, Jacoby, I don't know if your logic tracks here.
Kind of a crackpot theory, but hey,
yeah.
But it comes from a place of love. He's like, what he needs right now is your support and a win for the Confederacy. Which is very, very funny. But Ben raises a flag and begins singing Dixie at Jacoby's instigation. I wish I was in the land. Wow. I love. My favorite version of that song plays in that video of the chick who's like celebrating the Confederacy's defeat. She's like drinking Confederate tears and stuff, and it's like a trap remix of it. It's so funny.
Damn. Yeah, but they sing it loud enough for, they even pan out. They go show the waterfall.
Look away. Yeah, it's I know you've got some speculation about what that means. I knew you would.
This I think they're putting evil out into the world a little, I don't know, or a little bit.
They are.
And it's
another cool little connection here is that the performers here in this moment, Richard Beamer and what's the gentleman who plays Dr. Jacoby's name? I'll find it in just a moment. Sorry.
Yes, I do remain off Google here. I usually would be
I got
there,
it.
But this is
it'll be here in just a moment.
Show.
Russ Tamblyn. Russ Tamblyn plays Jacoby and Richard Beamer plays Benjamin Horne. They were in the 1961 production of West Side Story, the movie version. They played the main dudes. Like Tony is the main guy and Riff is his best friend. They play Tony and Riff. So them getting to sing together in a Twin Peaks episode is a nice little homage, I feel like, to that. But
yeah. But
yeah, they're in the jets, because once you're a jet all the way, but regardless,
hopefully, I don't know.
Major Briggs stumbles into the sheriff's station. No idea why he's still like this.
What happened to them?
Are they implying that the Air Force tortured him?
I think so, because he's like fine kind of afterwards. It's not like a continual thing. So I think it's just like, well, he spoke up. They knew about it.
Did he run from the Air Force to the sheriff's station to explain? Like, was he like, I gotta get there?
But then he just kind of left. Like, it was just kind of like, all right, I'm here. I'll see you around. So it wasn't like he delivered any. I guess he just kind of said things don't feel good or things don't feel right and something's coming. So if he was there to deliver some like super crucial pertinent information, then it felt more of like the Air Force just kind of did a number on him and he's here now. But yeah, I don't know. Very weird. he doesn't bring it up, or he doesn't, it's just is kind of moved on from. So, but yeah,
he shows up out of breath and collapses in front of Lucy there. So it's like, and then they just kind of ignore it. They're like, everybody drink some water, and they're all chugging water.
Yeah.
Would you need more?
Lucy
no, I'm good.
even
Would you
checks
like
her
more?
lips
No, I'm good.
right after Briggs passes
Yeah,
out.
it's weird. Like, she's like, it's not a big deal.
She's like, oh, that's normal. That's an everyday activity.
It was strange.
Yeah.
It was a strange play, but
the water was weird too. I'm glad. Like, it's like they just downed the cup. They didn't have any left. They all held onto their cup. Asked if you want more. No.
No, I'm okay.
No.
I'm all right. I'm okay.
Yeah,
It's just
what's
one of those weird little Lynchian Peaks moments where it's like, what the fuck is even happening? But he's given water and meets with Truman and Cooper and confides in them that he did not believe the Air Force's search for the White Lodge was pure. I believe that when I was gone, I was taken to the White Lodge. And now I do not believe that the Air Force's search for it is ideologically pure. He believes that he predicts great trouble is coming.
Okay. In what I do not know what form it takes. I just know it is on the way.
I also don't remember shit about the White Lodge.
Yes, I know, but
I'm just pretty confident I was there.
I do know that I was there. Well, okay. Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah.
It's we still don't know what the fuck's quite going on, and
he's like, I take the Pledge of Allegiance incredibly seriously.
Yeah, as two lawmen, as two dedicated lawmen yourself, you'll understand as well, and don't worry though, if you need me, I will still be. I'll be in the shadows. What?
I will be in the shadows.
And even Harry was like, in the shadows. He was like, what? He's like, what's going on? So
is Major Briggs on the run from the Air Force? Is that what this means? Like,
oh yeah, he's gone full whistleblower. He's gone, but not really. I don't know. He didn't drop It's not like he fucking just went ham bone on everything classified. He just kind of said, well, hey, the Air Force might. I don't think they're actually what I thought they were, and things are looking bad, and I know something bad's on the way. It's not like he was like, hey, the Air Force is planning to weaponize the White Lodge, and here's how they're planning on doing it. Like, I feel like that might like. I don't know what they're cooking, but they're cooking something. Yeah. All right, that's and that's all he's got. But yeah, the search that the Air Force is committing for the White Lodge is not ideologically pure, according to Major Briggs. Yeah,
but he leaves, and then Andy came to retrieve the other lawmen to show them to Lana so that Jacoby could explain her high sexual drive rather than a curse. So what we have here, I spent the last 24 hours with Lana.
I wonder what went
down.
Oh,
did you, Dr. Jacoby?
Only doctorly practices went down.
Yeah, and what we have here is not a curse, merely a high sexual drive and a certain acuity that men have a tough time keeping up with and have seldom experienced. He says, all right, we're going to go bowling. Thank you, gentlemen.
We will be gone. See you later. Yeah, this is what we he's not afraid. The malpractice. No one's taking his license. I don't think he's afraid of his license.
Nobody's taking his license yet. He's good.
Yeah, I think he's fine. He's openly saying to many law officials. Right in the police office, he is saying this.
He's like, yeah, I spent the last 24 hours with Lana. There's implications. We're gonna go bowling. And on their way out, they're ambushed by Mayor Dwayne Milford, still seeking to avenge his brother. They hear Lana scream from the other room, and they all go guns blazing into the other room. And they're like, "All right, Mayor Dwayne, this ain't gonna solve anything. What do we need to do? I need to kill the woman. I must kill the witch. And
I'll shoot the hippie
Cooper's
too."
like.
Or whatever, I don't know.
It's like, what? Jacoby's got that shit on this episode, by the way. But the fit he's rocking is hard.
Yeah. The glasses worked with this fit the most. Like, I don't know. This is the first time.
If you got purple with the red and blue, that's a good move. It's gonna look good. But regardless, Cooper has he realizes, he's like, you know what, Lana, Dwayne, how about you go talk it through in this office, all right? You guys go on in here, talk it out. We'll be here. The rest of the men sit outside, and they go, what do we do now? We wait. And then Hawk goes, "We wait," and
Yeah.
Andy goes, "We wait." The way they like just all kind of we wait.
Crazy. He
And-
did let him walk in there with the shotgun.
With
on
the
her,
shotgun.
and-
That's how confident.
He was like,
that's how confident
it's over.
Coop was.
Yeah, he's like, it's
Now, Harry shouldn't have been that
That's
confident.
true.
Harry should have done something
like,
about
hey,
that.
maybe not
Coop,
the gun.
I trust.
Yeah, maybe we'll
Yeah.
just leave the gun out of the room. But I mean, this is he folded instantly.
Coop just turns around. Coop turns around away from the door, crosses his arms, and all you hear is, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh,
shit. Oh,
that's my bad, guys. My
Yeah.
bad, fellas. I played that one wrong. Read it wrong.
Ooh.
But
yeah, but no, you could very
but,
confident here and played out well.
And it was perfect. You know, they all walk in and they go inside to find Milford's face covered in lipstick prints, announcing, "We are going to adopt a child."
Okay, all right. You know, getting straight to it. You know, he's
He reminds me so much of Dougie.
yeah. My husband's been resurrected, pretty much, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Bro's like, I've been selfish. You know, I haven't seen it clearly. Now I'm fucking.
Now I
I
understand.
think literally you hear through the door, it's hard. I think he literally says, like, it's hard.
No, Andy says that.
Okay.
Andy says it's hard.
I saw the
and then they
subtitle,
all look and he goes,
and I lost
and he goes,
it.
waiting.
Okay.
Okay. Like
that's-
they're definitely doing that on purpose. He goes, it's hard, ...
like,
because they all look
yeah.
at him when he says it's hard, and he goes, waiting. And they're like, okay.
Man. Yeah, but
But yeah, they still have that weird lingering sense whenever they all walk in earlier to see Lana, and she's got like her legs crossed and she's like biting her lip and stuff, and Coop's even taken
Yeah.
with her and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's
the Black
she's bewitching.
Widow, I don't know.
She is bewitching.
There's something going on there. This.
So what do you think? Is Dwayne dead next week?
Oh yeah, dude. You know, I wished her previous husband to be dead. I'm like, fucking kill him, you know, and he did. This, I think it's more. Yeah, this is the plan, at least. I don't know.
I still love the way Jacoby put it. I spent the last 24 hours with Lana, and as you can see, I am very much alive.
Very much so. Even better than before, some would say.
Right.
And feeling up to snuff. I mean, I'm feeling awesome. Yeah, and she, you know, I don't like that she's boiled down to just winning guys over by pure sexual appeal, but it feels like that is exactly her plan. She is very aware.
It's almost mythic.
Of this. Yeah. So and
Well, and it's not like it's something she's ashamed of. It's something she
knows her strengths.
She wants. Yeah,
You know?
she got it. She's coming on to Dwayne and Dougie. You know, like
yeah. There's
nobody's safe. Okay, like
That's-
Lana's down to clown is what it means.
I think I don't know. Is she like? Did she get all of the wealth that the other brother had, or like what? Did
the other brother
something-
didn't have
Yeah,
much wealth.
So like, what's
to be fair?
Is it just? I don't know. Maybe it isn't pure greed or money gain.
I don't know that it is. I think she's just a lover, man. I think Lana's just a lover. That's how I see her. But regardless, we'll head to money grubbing fuck Catherine Martell.
Yes.
Showing Pete
Yeah.
showing Pete to another room where we find Andrew Packard,
Bum, bum.
which surprises him.
Yeah.
They tell him that they predicted the attempt on Andrew's life by Thomas Eckhart and faked his death, feeling, Pete, we didn't tell you because you didn't need to know. And he's like, okay. I also love that when Catherine goes to get Pete, he's like, hot dogs.
Yeah.
We forgot the hot
We
dogs.
forgot
All
the
beef with the
weenies."
skin on.
Yeah, he said the weenies, bro. Even I don't know. Pete is pure gold for the show. He might.
I love Pete.
might
I
be
love Jack Nance, man.
married to some crazy, fucked up Southerner loving, Catherine. I don't know how to read Catherine still, but it's not good. She's
I never know what's genuine with Catherine either. I don't know what's real and what's not. It's concerned. The only thing that I know is real for Catherine, because there's no reason for her to still have him around, is that she does fuck with Pete.
Yeah.
On some level, she fucks with Pete.
That's true.
Like she doesn't have any reason to keep him. Like there's no reason to still have Pete around other than he'll do things for her every once in a while. But even then, it's not like he's an enforcer.
Yeah.
No.
He's just Pete. just the fisherman.
He's just a good guy.
You
And that's nice to have around.
I guess
You love
also
having Pete around.
loves her brother, I think. Yeah, I think that was a weird face grab. That was a little too, I don't know, not
Who?
Catherine on Andrew's face. Are they?
Oh.
Yeah, they're brother. They are brother and sister.
Yeah,
right?
they're brother and sister.
I also, whenever Andrew was revealed, I'm like, wow, way older than I was expecting. I don't know why. I thought he was like a younger brother to Catherine.
No, yeah, white-haired and everything.
Just because Josie,
and,
I guess, is young, it's just the
yeah.
marriage.
The implication is Josie.
This is clear. It's all becoming crystal now. It's all clearing up. I guess Catherine really just made it all clear, and well.
Yeah.
Pete, and Pete just realizing it all the whole time. I don't know. But Andrew, I guess, yeah, wow, a very interesting piece to be added back onto the board. He's been here the whole time.
And we meet Thomas Eckhart immediately after. Miss Jones in the lobby of the Great Northern rings for Randy St. Croix, and they're going to check in Thomas Eckhart, who's looking into the fire. This is another one of those shots where the flames are burning in his eyes. Those are hot. That's fire. That's beautiful.
Thomas Eckhart.
But
and in that I'm
that was Josie's.
Wife,
she was. Josie said about him. He was my savior, my father, my lover, my
crime boss. He bros the
crime boss over in Hong Kong. So yeah, he's bad news. He's as bad news as anybody in the show. But
okay, yeah, we're meeting all the I don't know, just the bads. They're being revealed. All the different chess pieces, I guess. Is kind of what it's seeming like.
It's getting bad. It's bubbling. It's bubbling. But Doc Hayward forces a meeting with Andy, Dick, and Lucy to discuss Nikki, and. Truman asks Cooper to investigate whether Josie had anything to do with the murder of Jonathan, who she claimed was her cousin and also her assistant, and now Truman's a little concerned. He's like, I'm not objective enough. I would need you to look into this because I don't know what's going on and I'm a little worried. And that's that on that. But in the other room, Hayward explains to Andy and Dick that Nikki was conceived by an assault on his immigrant mother who died in childbirth, and that the orphan Nikki went on to lose his loving foster parents in a car accident.
It was just rough. It was, and Doc Hayward was letting him have it. He knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah, he was like, I'm going to present this information in such a way that you feel fucking shamed of yourselves. Okay?
Andy already cries pretty early on. It takes Dick a little bit, to get there too. I love it. But yeah, no, this was awesome.
I think it's funny that Andy and Dick might be like homies for life after this, regardless.
Yeah.
Like they're actually kind of becoming down-ass homies, which is kind of funny.
Shared humiliation a little bit, It's
we
got to pull ourselves out of this one,
they've been through it together, They've done everything they can.
And hey, I mean, it's gonna suck if they actually are right, and Nikki is the devil, and he ends up murdering. I don't know. There's weird things in this town, and there's magical kids that can make fucking whatever food appeared in his hands, and then it was gone.
But are there magical kids who can make food appear in their hands? That's part of the question, also.
Yeah, but no.
Are they even? Nope. Do they even actually exist?
Nope.
Yeah, that's
not
fun.
In the house anymore. Gone. But this kid, I don't know. Why bring up why? Weird storyline to bring up. Maybe it is just a father thing, they have a kid on the way. This is to show, come on,
I
guys.
do think that in a show like this, again, we expanded from 8 episodes in season 1 to 24 in season 2.
True.
We needed a lot more storylines.
Everything doesn't
and
have
this has been a great comedic relief storyline with Andy and Dick doing this investigation.
That's true.
Him going full detective mode with his menswear and everything. So there is an element to it that it could just be funny, but I appreciate your skepticism regardless.
You never know. This is you got to take every possibility into account. And little Nicky, the car scene, it's not as implicating on him. I don't think it is. Much more on Dick, but
Dick is just kind of stupid every once in a while.
But hey,
never know.
You never know.
You never know. But elsewhere, as James prepares to leave, I called him James. That's funny. As James prepares to leave, Evelyn comes to beg for him to stay. Please, James.
Come on.
Please don't go.
I love you.
Though James believes it is wrong, she tells him she loves him. Then law enforcement shows up at the home. Evelyn's like, Jeffrey died in an accident. And James is like, holy shit, you framed me for murder. Yeah. What the fuck, man? That's real out of left field for me. I did not think that was coming.
Don't worry, James. It was my brother. Actually, not my brother that came up with it.
Actually, it was played by Malcolm. He's actually not my brother, by the way. She's like, but I wanted to tell you right now, as the cops arrive,
James.
You should leave.
Yeah. What is going on? What is... I think it's the way, it's like they want him to be on the run. They want like
so like, it's part of Evelyn's plan to get him to flee from the cops. Yeah.
And Donna being there is interesting. That'll add an interesting twist to things.
I love that all of this is just happening one thing after the other for James. She's like, I love you, James, and he's like, oh no, and then the cops pull up and she's like, Jeffrey's dead, and he's like, what? You framed me for murder? She's like, you gotta go, James, I'm so sorry. And he runs outside and Donna's sitting under a fucking tree, and he goes, Donna, and she's like, I didn't know what was going on, but we have to go, and they run away, and like it's just so funny. Like I want to see the events from James's perspective. I wish I was in his head.
Bro's lost
because he's
in a blender.
That is so fucking funny.
He's just been this is quite the day. This is he's going through it. I think he just wants to go home. After this, whatever happens next. If Malcolm chasing him, I don't know. The cops just chasing him. They get arrested. I hope I don't know. I don't know if I hope they get arrested because I don't want Malcolm to be after him. That's what I don't want. But maybe James just puts him down. I don't know. Runs him. Just fucking. I hope he just gets on his bike and just goes. But it seems there has to be something that concludes all that. So I feel
one would think.
Malcolm's gonna do something. I hope Malcolm needs to die. I don't know if I declared him dead before, but husband already dead. I think I did declare him dead. Wife beater. I think I did want him to die pretty easily.
You did dub him death. So you wrote him in the death note.
Good. He's gone. Malcolm, die. You need to go.
Next up, baby. Next up, by Malcolm. But we'll conclude the episode here, where Leo walks through the woods until he stumbles upon a cabin. Going inside, a man introduces himself to Leo as Wyndham Earl. The name's Wyndham. Wyndham Earl.
Okay, James Bond. Yes, sir. But he's a little.
I like that he's still in the bureau's fit. He's got his suit on.
There's a little pin on there. I guess I didn't pay attention to what that pin was. It just kind of looks like, I don't know, some official.
I wonder if it's like a flag in distress. I wonder if it's upside down like a...
Yeah, I guess I have the chest position on my screen right now, so if I would need to think about it, it's very...
So what's the chest position telling you? What's Wyndham going for here?
The deep analysis of this chest. Let me break it down. Yeah, no, it's right now it's just very, very early game. Is the only thing I can really take away. It's very opening move, but Wyndham struck first. Obviously, killed a dude and put him in the office, and the pawn was in his mouth, and so he's taken one of Coop's pawns, but Coop has a knight ready to take that pawn right back for free. So it's kind of like Wyndham has made a sacrifice, knowing that something will probably get lost, but that is part of the game. This was an equal trade if Coop responds like that. So that's all the chess, I guess, is saying there. Still very early.
Do you think Coop has any concern that if he takes out his pawns in kind, that Wyndham may kill again?
Well, I guess for the next move, he cannot. He at least for free. He would have to make quite a large sacrifice to kill again. He would have to set some stuff up in the chess world, I guess. So at least one move would have to be made for him to kill again. So,
well, I'm asking if Coop was to move his knight, take out his pawn, do you think Coop has any concern that if he does that?
I see. Yes.
He's responsible then for someone dying because another pawn's been taken off the board. Does Wyndham just go ahead and kill somebody because it doesn't matter if it's his pawn?
Yes, playing his game, it's a lose-lose. If you don't play, he'll kill. If you do play, he's still gonna kill. But it might, it's even worse. So yeah, I mean and Coop does play him up perfectly, like he's a diamond, Harry. He's hard. He's calculated. He's cold. He's brilliant, and I don't know. He has no morals, He's basically me, but fucking a villain,
evil,
he's a super villain, and so it's like
he's Moriarty, and I'm Sherlock.
It is indeed just the United States flag, and it is straight up, so not in distress. Okay. So. Still, but he is very worn.
That would have been cool. That would have been a cool detail if it was.
He doesn't look the cleanest, Wyndham. He looks a little in distress. He looks in distress. You could say.
Yeah.
But
bro does not look okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, now he's got Leo Johnson, which is going to be something.
Yes, he does, and he's looking over his chessboard's fucking pimp too. His pieces are sick.
Oh, his pieces are dope.
But then. Candle gets blown out or lights, I don't know if it was powered, whatever goes out, and little wind leaves blow over the so he's when that happened, I'm like, oh, he is not just human, or he might just be human, but maybe there is a force on his side, or he is not just
Leo does see an owl on his way there.
Yes, they're not shy about that anymore, which I really do like. That they're showing him at clear times of Bob or whoever's looking in on this, so it's very clear. It seems, I don't know if it's a partnership or if it's a symbiote, if he is the new Bob. I don't think so. Wyndham's been doing this for a lot longer. I think it might just be
Wyndham just seems like an inherently evil man,
but it could be a similar thing, just a different it's already been said that they're the others, but Bob is not the only one, that they need more for the others, whatever that means. So it feels maybe he is possessed by another. So, or he could, just be crazy. That is, but no, he seems to be, if he makes another move, is he going to be worried that he kills again? It's kind of like I don't know, I guess Superman's very recent in the brain, but just, if people are going to die, Coop's got to do what's right. He's got to do whatever he feels is good.
He's got to do the thing.
But yeah, it's a very dangerous game that they're playing, though. That's for sure. He's not, Wyndham Earle's not afraid to do anything. He's taking power outages just as distractions, and then carrying a dead body straight into the police office. I mean, that's pretty
through
baller.
A fucking window.
This is pretty baller. The dude knows what he's doing and knows how to cover it up perfectly. So
there's no doubt.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. But yeah, all right. That concludes this episode of Fire Pod with me, and we'll be back next week with season 2, episode 15. I'm very, very excited. We are, like you said, we are heating up. The pieces are on the board.
Yes,
now it's time to make some fucking moves. I'm very excited. So yeah, we'll be back next Monday. If you are listening to this on Monday, we also just released our episode on Superman last week, and a week from today we'll be releasing our episode on Fantastic Four: The First Steps. That'll be on our podcast called Geek With Me. So we're kind of in between things. Maybe we release something today. I don't know. Probably not, but we could have. But it's on Geek With Me. Superman last week, Fantastic Four next week. I'm very excited for that. And we are doing our movie podcast titled Cinementalist. That's Cinementalists. Cinementalists. We are currently covering the Alien franchise. This past Friday was Alien 3, and this week will bring us Alien Resurrection. I'm so very, very excited for that. We're doing all that in anticipation of the Alien Earth series coming out next month. And if we weren't covering Twin Peaks, we would probably cover that here, as this is a TV podcast, but we're going to go ahead and cover it on Geek With Me since it's a science fiction thing. It can kind of go in that vein. It's a franchise, it's sci-fi, it makes sense to go on Geek With Me. So we're putting that over there. So you might as well go to Geek With Me and Cinementalist. You might as well get all the shit we're doing, and you might as well, keep watching Twin Peaks with us, just make us your go-to podcast for all the shits. I would really appreciate it. You can subscribe to me on Substack, Colton Robertson. Look me up. I've got The Sentimentalists is my Substack. There's an apostrophe between the T and the S at the end, though. And I'm trying to join the Kansas City Film Critics Circle. I need 5,000 eyes per month on my work. Not near that. I just started a month ago, so I just want to get my fucking money up, and I would appreciate it if you joined me. Go ahead and subscribe. Check out my articles. I've written stuff on Superman, The Phoenician Scheme, The Materialists. I plan on writing something for Fantastic Four. I wrote something on V for Vendetta. I did the June Film Factorial, which was just a little look back on what I watched in June, and I plan on doing the same here in July. So I'm writing something I'm trying to do once a week. That's my goal. So you should check it all out. But yeah, I think that will be that. I was Colton Robertson. I was joined by Joseph George. Thank you very much, homie.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to be here.
Oh, and it's always a pleasure to have you. And remember, fix your hearts or die.